What's up, everybody? This is Blue. Chilling at Mickey D's in the morning like I've been doing this my little drop-off spot. Why do all senior citizens and dope fiends hang out at Mickey D's in the morning? But anyway, like always, I got my books in my hand and I'm about to hit the streets and go out and sell them. Here's my book, Don't Beat Your Children or They'll Turn Out Like Me. If anybody know me, know I'm a Prince fan, and that's where I got the title from. My book is not a book about how to raise your children. It comes from a song that Prince wrote called Papa, and at the end of the song, Prince says, don't abuse your children or else they'll turn out like me. And when I heard that shit just blew me away. I was like, damn, that shit is deep. That dude is a bad dude. But anyway, my book is a book of jokes, poems, philosophy, and haikus about everyday life in New York City. Like I say things like, don't cross the street until the white man says so. And people ask me why you say that. I'm like, cause you go to the corner, the don't walk sign is a red hand, but the walk sign is white. But the funny thing is, it's a white man. So that means don't cross the street until the white man says so. Or I say things like a good way to tell that you're going through a rough neighborhood is when you see a lot of churches. But anyway, the thing is I'm pointing out the book is that when I'm walking through my neighborhood like this, people always see the title and they get upset. Black people in particular. Usually like other people from other races and other nationalities, they laugh. Irish people take it seriously and Italian people take it seriously. But black people take it seriously also. Because like beating your children is so adamant and it's beating your children is the golden rule in black culture. You must beat your children. I don't believe in it. I don't agree with it. But that's black people. And the funny thing is, like I always say, like when they see this, they always want to argue with me about the title of my book. And I'll be like, well, why don't you write a book about why you should beat your children? Tell me how you beat them, how many times a day you beat them, and the results of you beating them, and you're gonna be a millionaire because a lot of people are gonna want to read that book. And the thing about black people is we always do shit because we say I just do it because that's the way I was brought up, or I do it because that's the way my mama do it. People never want to realize how backwards their mother did shit. Just because it was your mother did it, that don't mean it makes it right. And a lot of times, I'd say there's two reasons. People don't spend time with their children. They leave their children in front of the TV, and the TV say some of the dumbest shit you can see. I mean, they do a lot of shit on TV, and like I always say to people, you wouldn't allow me to just walk up to your child and start talking, me being a stranger. So why do you leave your child in front of the television? You don't know that person on the television. You're just comfortable with them because they're on the TV. You don't know what they're telling your child when you're not in the room. And children ask questions, but the first thing people tell their children is shut up. Stop asking all these damn questions. Well, why the fuck did you teach a child how to talk in the first place if you don't want him asking you questions? Why you teach a child how to walk if you always want him to sit down and shut up? That's the dumb shit I don't understand. Another thing is like parents just give their children all kinds of shit to eat in the morning. Like all these cereals with these cartoons on the boxes, jungle juice. I be seeing children in the morning eating bags of potato chips and fucking jungle juice. What is jungle juice? I mean, and then like, you don't know what this shit is in that food. You don't read the ingredient content on the box and you just give it to your children. Another thing is you make babies. They make babies with anybody. They don't care. They don't care to check the guy's lineage or nothing. All they care about is if he was cute, he was bow-legged, he had curly hair, he light-skinned it, he drive a nice car, he sang good. I like the way he danced. I like the way he sang in church. Women pick men for the dumbest shit. They don't check his lineage. They don't check his background. They don't check his family tree. And then they make babies with these guys. And you don't know what kind of issues that guy was dealing with or what kind of drugs is flowing through his system. And he done pass it on to the children. And this is another reason the children can't sit still. And one of the main reasons parents beat their children is because they beat them out of frustration. It could be about bills. It could be about a cheating man that she's dealing with. And she takes all her frustrations out on the child. And that's why she beats the child. Because she could be behind on a bill. She didn't get some money that she thought she was going to get. And now she's frustrated. She's taking the shit on the child because children are going to be children. Children are nothing but balls of energy. That's what they do. They're balls of energy and they love to play and they love to learn. And I can't just see why people beat their children and just beat them. I mean, beating their children is dumb. And then they tell you I beat my children so the police don't beat them. That's about the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. And then they say that's what's wrong with the world today. The children are disrespectful. They don't know. Children are disrespectful because children go through a stage called the animalistic stage. And they don't know how to walk, they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to feed themselves. They slob, they don't know how to wipe themselves, they go through an animalistic stage, and humans got to civilize them. But if you're not going to civilize your child, yeah, they're going to be animalistic. If you're not teaching them right from wrong, besides beating the shit out of them, of course they're going to grow up to be like animals and beasts and shit. And that's why the children are running amok in the streets and acting like savages. And another reason is because they don't have fathers. These women go out here and call themselves strong black women. And if the child doesn't have a mother and a father, somewhere along the line he's missing something. And like I said before, gay is when a boy loves his mother so much he wants to be like her. That's all it is. It's not genetic. There's no gay gene traveling through a child's body that makes him gay. It's a choice. That's all it is. It's real simple. But then you guys listen to these people on TV saying this dumb shit about like it could be genetic. No, it ain't genetic. Like I said before, if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. But no, I don't agree with beating my children. I don't agree with spanking them. I agree with disciplining and taking away the things they love until they behave and come to grips with what they did wrong. That's all it is. I think I covered everything. I'm not sure. But if you don't like what I said, leave a comment, post something on my video. I don't care. Stop beating your children. Oh yeah, they say they beat their children. So I think like they beat their children. They be like, that's what's wrong with the world today. That's why the world is bad. No, wrong. The world has always been bad. The world has always been fucked up. It's just that the world is smaller now because news travels faster. Stop leaving your children, stop, monitor who your children hang out with. Like I said, stop leaving them in front of the TV. Like I said before, when me and my friends used to joke around and say we date girls in the hood and they got children, all you got to do is buy the child the video game and some sweet-ass cereal. And he'll sit around, eat the cereal all day, and play the Sega Genesis and never turn around while you spending time with his mother. It was a joke back then, but stop beating the shit out your children. Spend time with them. Read to them. Buy the children some books. Not that Kindle stuff. Buy them some books. Let them know what it's like to read and touch and feel. Teach them how to pronounce their words and stuff like that. And just spend time with the children. Children love to learn. All right? I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.